That brings us to our next subject. If I look up and you're talking or not paying attention, then I'm going to get really mad and I'm going to throw things. Like golf ball. I keep in mind, I didn't say I'm going to throw them at you. I'm just going to throw them. Some people get so scared when they hear me say I'm going to throw them. I don't have to say what at. I might go out here and throw it against the brick wall. That's for the record, by the way. So if mama comes to me and says, you said you were going to throw a golf ball at my kid. No, I just said I was going to throw it. I didn't say at who. I got new rulers. The golden rule. The golden rule. It's a ruler. And on the back it says, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I did not learn that. I did not know that was the golden rule till I was like, I bet 35. My daughter came home from Kingdom Kids Play School and said, Dad, we learned the golden rule today. And she told me about it. So I've heard that, but I didn't know that was the golden rule. And then a few years ago I saw these at a conference. I said, I'm going to order those. So I got about 5 dozen of them. You can use that golden rule or you can use the old rulers. My main thing I want to say today, okay? I don't claim to know it all. I always say I'm a jack of all trades, a master of none. I can help you with a lot of things, okay? I can learn a lot from you guys. Like Hanson, I will probably have you and your brothers help me do the video editing on this. Fair enough? Because I want to take what we did there and combine them into 2, and I'm going to have these different videos on YouTube, short, not this one, but other videos that are, here's what you can do in my class. If you want to do video editing, that blue computer will do it there, and that white one in that corner will do iMovie. I have another computer that does Avid Cinema, which is a little more advanced, okay? I'm constantly networking and learning stuff from new people. Yesterday I went over and spent quite a while with Mr. McConnell, who teaches at the high school, doing web page stuff. I had a guest speaker come in yesterday, Kristen Kamak, from she's president of the Chamber of Commerce. She came in and taught my tech class how to do SurveyMonkey. With that SurveyMonkey information, and not only did she teach us how to do it, but she gave me her master password and username so I can go in and do as many surveys as I want. Because I did not have that. The only person she's given that to is my wife. And she told my wife not to tell anyone. So my wife wouldn't tell me, so I had her come in and she said, we pay for this SurveyMonkey, so you can use it. She said, but don't let kids go on there because someone went in and changed a bunch of the surveys and kind of messed them up. I don't know, on accident or on purpose, but so what I could do then is give you a SurveyMonkey survey. What would you like to learn to do in here? Okay? And I'd have just a series of things like how to make a motorized bicycle, how to make a baseball bat, how to make, with what I have here, I want my room to just kind of be a kind of a networking place where I can help you out with the stuff I have here, but sometimes I'll say you have to go on YouTube and watch the little video. I suspect YouTube will probably start charging, to host videos on there, just like my web page company started charging me to host it on there. Originally, it's free web space. Same thing with my Hotmail. Originally, I had free Hotmail, and then after a while, when they knew I was committed to Hotmail, then they started charging me and said, oh, you need to upgrade to this because you got, okay? So it's all in the marketing. We'll learn marketing, we'll learn drafting, computer-aided drafting, shop stuff. If you want to do other things like video editing, we can help you with that. Web page design, SurveyMonkey, automotive, small engines. I got mowers over there that need to be worked. I can't throw anything away. So when I get a weed eater or a mower that doesn't work, I take it over and say, hey kids, take that apart and try to put it back together. It's already broke, so it doesn't matter if you get it wrong. Okay? And yesterday, like Sean was working on that motorized weed eater for me. And stuff like that is just things I can guide you, but I can't do it all. Okay? I had a few things on the board here today. I'll give you options. When it's too many people in the shop, I'll say, hey, there's a movie playing, Men Who Built America. I got another one on Edison. I got another one on Henry Ford. That's another option for you. But you need to be doing something. There will be absolutely no messing around. Yesterday while I was in the shop, a kid had his pencils taken, which at first I said, I got more pencils, don't worry about it. He said, no, these were 5 nice brand new mechanical pencils, which I had seen, and I thought, wow, those are nice. Someone took them. And I do not go back and look at video over things like pencils and stuff like that. I will say you're welcome to go, and if you have something missing, if it's a big thing like an iPod or phone or something like that, I might do it. But I don't have time to sit there and go through the video to see who did what. That's just, not the way it's going to happen. You need to do things like there's certain things you need to kind of master, like 3D Home Architect, generic CAD, the drafting, the computer-aided drafting, the wall. I said don't work on that by yourself. Work with at least one partner, and then you can help each other out. It's hard driving those little nails. We have enough wood cut. And the other thing I want to mention, I reserve the right to change my mind at any time if I feel like, kids are not behaving. I'll say no shop for a week. Okay, you stay back in here if I can't trust you over there, which is a shame when you don't know who's causing the problem, like the pencil things yesterday. Okay, and I'm just telling you, I try to give you guys as much say in how the class is as I can, but sometimes I have to put the boom down. Like today I look and I go, wow, that row's almost completely empty. That one's missing 4 people. People are gone for the fair and this and that. And then some of these same people come back and go, what can we do? What can we do? And I'm like, oh, I just went over a ton of things you could do if you want to. You just have to, I'm going to do a Survey Monkey. It says, what would you like to learn in my class? What would you like to do? What can I maybe teach you a little bit about? I'm walking around the shop just looking at the different things. The welder, plasma cutter, I got a vinyl cutter, I got a CNC computer engraver. So much of this stuff just needs someone to take it on and go, oh, I want to use this. I just got the vinyl cutter going, but I had to go to a college student, a friend of my son's, and he worked at a place that had these, and he set it all up, and he put a lot of time into it. Then I went up there, and he had it all going, but he didn't have the software on my computer. I said, I want it loaded on my computer. I said, you can use this thing anytime you want. I would love to have a shop room where kids and parents come in and go, hey, Mr. Carey's got one of those vinyl cutters. Mr. Carey's got one of those. Or the high school has a CNC plasma cutter. Let's go there. Okay? Close that. I'm trying to think of things that, might help you out. I never thought, yesterday there was a girl out there painting my Volkswagen, and she goes, I never thought I'd be putting paint on a teacher's car legally. And I said, what do you mean by that? She said, I'm out here painting this car. This is crazy. And I almost every year have had kids paint a car. One time I just did a pickup truck. Paint this. How many people can say they painted a car before? We got it done yesterday. 6 hours, we're done. And that thing looks tons better. And that car is never going to be a pretty car. So I'm like, hey, I paid $1 for that can of paint at Sears when they closed out. Put it on there. Okay? I'm also experimenting with the wrapping. I'm going to have kids wrap that or try to wrap it with vinyl. The lady over there at Fast Sign said, I need some kids that can put vinyl decals and stuff on cars. You got anyone? I said, well, we'll find out and give some kids a chance to do that and maybe make some money doing it for the business over there. She said, I have 4 cars right now. I need to have vinyl put on them. She asked me about it, and I've done window tinting, which is the same thing. That's another thing I could teach kids. If they want to learn how to do window tinting, big money in that. When I opened up a window tinting business, I got so busy, I didn't want to do it anymore. I'm like, it took up my whole summer. Everyone wanted their windows tinted. And, you can learn from my mistakes, too. I've started some little businesses where I go, that was not a good idea. Last year doing candy at the fair on my Hitch candy dispenser. I thought this year I won't be doing that one again. Okay, I'm stopping right there. Any questions, comments? I think I covered what I wanted to cover, and I kept it under 10 minutes.